Welcome to another episode, everyone. An individual from East Coast Crip crashes out on the gangster Crips, on the gangster car. Yeah, you can say it's a crash out indeed. He's talking about the situation in the Los Angeles County Jail with Baby Shooter. In fact, they had a long conversation about this, about all sort of stuff involving an individual from Detroit, saying Detroit wasn't supposed to be in the business. These dudes from LA shouldn't have been handling anything from Detroit if that had anything to do with it. So that had nothing to do with it. They believe. They go on and on about different scenarios and different situations. This individual here from East Coast crashes out and says the Gangstas were supposed to take off. I'm only playing this and covering this because I want to show you all, because I made some of the same comments over the last couple of days in some of my videos, responding to my subscribers and viewers who had asked me what was supposed to happen in that situation as it relates to the politics in the Los Angeles County Jail when these individuals allegedly attacked Baby Shooter. And I said what was supposed to happen or how the politics work. And just to back up what I said, check this out.
It's crazy if that's the case.
But look, on the dead homies, cuz, regardless of what transpired, when they touch cuz, it supposed to went crazy in the county jail. No matter what he got going on, no matter what's going on, he's from Gangsta Crip.
Right.
Don't touch nobody, period, point blank, because J Hood, you already know.
It's gonna be going
You
down.
touch my homeboy, guess what's gonna happen? It's going crazy.
Yeah,
So you're saying there's probably a lot of violence cracking off in the county jail because of
It don't even
this.
matter violence.
Yes.
No. It should be. We not promoting violence though. Hold on. What we saying is, right, if I'm in the county jail, right, we into it with some other individuals, right, they ain't got nothing to do with us. And we land in the wrong module, right? Mm-hmm. If your homies decide to touch my homeboy, right, for no apparent reason, no matter how y'all feel about him from the internet or anything like that, he's from a different card. If you decide to touch him, no matter he turned a fade down, took a fade or not, bro, at the end of the day, bro, that's our homeboy, bro. We are obligated, bro, to gangsta on y'all ass. Am I lying?
Okay, and he's not done. This individual here in this blue hoodie, I don't know who this is, but he was on there earlier as well, and they were talking about individuals calling in from jail and that they're not supposed to be doing that. I'm going to get into that next, in fact, because they were saying a whole lot. Now, again, I know that this one individual right here who's talking right now is indeed from 6'9" East Coast. He's about to say that. I saw a piece of this. And so, again, he's explaining that essentially the same thing that I did at that time. There is no excuse. You're not supposed to put your hands on someone from another gang, from another car. That's the bottom line. Regardless of what this individual may have done, unless he's a snitch or something like that, you can't get to him and they say, man, we're going to take care of it. Okay, take care of it. Because he's no good anyway. But someone who's still active and from your hood and something happens to him, regardless, because you don't like what he did and said on the internet or whatever the situation is, robbing him, whatever is going on, I don't know what went on in there, but whatever the situation is, it doesn't matter.
He not lying.
So
I was in the county with him.
So when you hear him say, oh, we ain't gonna touch him because, he turned the fade down, he ain't gonna do nothing. Bro, that's an excuse. They should never catch up from the junk. Not from neighborhood East Coast Crip, bro. 69th Street, the general, the and then King guys, you already know what's going on with me.
That's right.
At the end of the day, bro, he should never been touched. Period, point blank. And when you touch a nigga like that, bro, man, what's second show? Compton Crip.
So y'all heard him. He just say he's 6'9", East Coast Crip, neighborhood Crip, whatever he said, King General, wooty-woo. All right.
Gangsta Crip, bro, it's supposed to be war going on.
A real long war too.
Am I lying?
Yeah, so where did these guys get the bright idea that they could get this off then?
No, I think,
Bro,
I know Baby
that's
Shooter. I know Baby Shooter, right?
I with Shooter too.
And
cool,
Yeah, so that's the bottom line. The truth is, there is supposed to be a war going on, though no one is calling for that. Trying to be careful because don't want to make it seem like someone is calling or like I'm calling for a war or anyone else. I don't believe that that's the situation. I'm certainly not. I just am simply trying to explain as it relates to the politics behind the walls inside of the jailhouses, how the politics carry out. That's it. what they do, what they have done, what they have not done is their business. They are the ones locked up. They are the ones in there. I'm assuming, as I've said many times before, that the gangster car has their reasons for not responding to this point on Shooter's behalf. I don't know. I'm not there. Something went on to where they didn't respond. It's not out of cowardice. I know that for sure because these individuals, they handle their business. I know this for sure, firsthand. So I don't know what the situation is, but some people are just going to feel that way, that regardless of what the situation is, there is no excuse for it, as he said. He's just making an excuse because something was supposed to go down. Now, of course, there are all of these other things going on. Even Whack 100 said that Baby Shooter was not being forthright, to paraphrase, about his situation, that he did not get his arm broken, he did not get stabbed up, he did not have his rib fractured, etc. So we're still trying to get down to the bottom of exactly what even transpired there.
People trying to make like justifications for them not to like do nothing just because he jumped on the phone. You don't know what predicament he was in. I don't condone him jumping on that phone though, but you don't know what predicament that dude was in. 9 times out of 10, I know 4.0 too. 4.0, that's it. He a kid.
So we gotta like lay out the details of this a little bit more for the people, and we're also speed running through topics, but whatever. So Shooter, who was previously in hot water for robbing T Grizzly's house, allegedly, but I mean, he admitted it on the podcast. But
right.
He got locked up in the county jail. Somehow they caught him slipping with a strap or some shit. He gets locked up, and then they put him in the neighborhood dorm, right?
Right.
And then basically, like, does he start getting f***ed with because he's from a hood that typically would beef with the neighborhoods, or was it purely because of the T Grizzly situation?
Well, if he's from Gangstas, he landed in the neighborhood module, he's getting fades regardless.
Right.
He's going to fight regardless.
But they're not going to do what they did to him.
They're not going to do what they did to him. But the reason why I feel like they did what they did to him is because who he is. Because the clout.
Well, I thought that the whole deal was that there was basically like money involved, that T Grizzly had like allegedly put up money to get him.
Who gonna get in contact with T
that
Grizzly?
was
What they
all
call Dogface?
That was all.
They didn't text me.
That was all allegedly about the money situation. Yeah, it was all alleged. But when he called in,
Alleged. I'm done. There you have it. I'll play some more of it though later on because they had an interesting conversation. That individual there in the blue with the blue hoodie on that just put up. Again, I don't know who he is or where he's from. Whatever. I don't give a damn. Then the other dude, as we see, he said he's from 6'9" East Coast. Okay. And he said what he said. That essentially, essentially the gangsters are making excuses that they should have went up. Bottom line, you touch one of his and it's going down. That's the bottom line. Many people do feel this way, and I alluded to the same thing, of course, in my video. Got a little backlash, I suppose. Some people didn't really like what I had to say about the situation, but it is what it is. I'm just telling you as I know it to be. It's not for me to call out anyone or call for violence. I don't want these brothers to be in there harming one another anyway. They have their reasons. It happened the way it happened. That's fine with me. I will get into, again, these individuals talking about people calling home from the jailhouse and that these individuals are in violation. Maybe I'll find out where this dude is from first, because it's like, you're not a real member and all that. It don't matter what you got to say. I don't give a damn. Okay, there you have it. King, or not King, but General. He would say General something from 6'9" East Coast. He's a general. Everybody's a general. General from 6'9" East Coast, Crip, we just heard him, said that the gangsters essentially are making excuses. That's what he said. That's what he's trying to say. That there is no excuse. Put his hand there. It's supposed to be going up, supposed to be a war. Jay Hood said, yeah, a long war, and this and that, but we don't want a war. But we do want to answer the question as it relates to the politics behind bars, how the politics play out. Again, this question has been posed, so we're just trying to answer, or I'm just trying to answer the question. Can't start a beef from the street. Those dudes are locked up. It's going to be what it's going to be. It is what it is. They're going to do what they're going to do or not going to do what they're going to do. That's it. No excuses. Don't blame the content creators. Let me know what you think in the comments. Stay safe and stay free, people.